Good morning students. Today we start third term science. So first unit magnetism. So in this lesson we will learn discovery of magnets and magnetic and non-magnetic materials, difference between north and south poles, properties of magnets and principle of maglev chain. So the first introduction, magnetism. Magnetism is the force exerted by magnets when they attract or repel each other. So magnetism is caused by the motion of electric charges. Understood? So next, discovery of magnets. So in first, how to find the magnet. So listen the story. Magic stone of Magnus. So about 2500 years back in a place named Magnesia in Greek, Magnus, that boy name is Magnus. Magnus was rearing his goats and he's sleeping on the rock. A nap. Oh, what is this? His iron capped stick stuck on the rock and stood erect. His iron nail boots also stuck on the rock. What happened? So the entire village assembled there and wondered. So some other tell, no, the reason might be there. This is a magnificent power of God. So definitely this is magical rock. So what might be the reason for the stick to get stuck on the rock? Yes, you're right. This is a magnetic rock. People found it attracting not only for the stick of magnets. So materials made of iron also attracting the rock. So the more rocks of these kinds were found worldwide. So these magnetic rocks were named magnets, and ore is called as magnetite after the name of the boy Magnus, and the name is also supposed to come after the name of the place Magnesia, so in which it was found. So magnetite was the ore with attracting property found in that region. Magnetites are natural magnets, so they are called the magnetic stones. So the magnetic stones are called natural magnets. So there are also the called leading stones or lodestones. So this is a magnetite stone. So magnet are different shades. After learning the method of changing the piece of iron into magnet, so we have been making and using several kinds of magnets, such as man-made magnets are called artificial magnets. So bar magnet, horseshoe magnet, ring magnet, needle magnet, and oval shape, disc shape, and cylindrical shape. So also generally used the artificial magnets. So these are the artificial magnets. And next topic, magnetic and non-magnetic materials. So magnetic materials, substances which are attracted by the magnet are called magnetic substances. So materials are attracted by the magnet means that is called magnetic material. So non-magnetic material means the material which are not attracted by magnet are called non-magnetic substances. So non-magnetic substances, for example, paper, plastic, these are called non-magnetic substances. So magnetic substances means made by iron things. So iron materials are attracted by the magnet. So these are called magnetic substances. So next, magnetic poles. So every substance is made up of tiny units. So it's called atoms. So all the magnets have a north and south poles. So look at the picture. So the parts of the magnet, those attract the largest amount of iron fillings are called as its poles. So the attractive force of the magnet is very large near the two ends. So these two ends are called its poles. So all the magnets have north and south poles. So finding direction with a magnet. So tie a piece of thread to the center of your ball magnet and suspended it. So note in which direction the magnet stops. So turn the magnet gently and let it come to stop again. Repeat it 3 or 4 times. So this is roughly north-south direction only. So the end of the magnet that points to the north is called north pole and the end of points to the south is called south pole. So the freely suspended magnet always comes to rest in north and south direction only. So let us learn something new. So the directive property of magnets has been used for centuries to find the direction. So around 800 years ago, the Chinese discovered that a suspended lodestone stop in north and south direction. So they used the lodestone to locate the direction. So next, magnetic compass. A compass is an instrument which is used to find the direction. So it is mostly used in ships, aeroplanes and mountaineers also carry a compass. The compass have a magnetic needle so that can rotate easily. So the mark end is called north pole of the magnet. So compass is used to find the direction. Next, properties of magnets. So attraction or repulsion. So this is the property of magnet. Take two similar magnets. So place them in 4 different ways as shown in the figure. So south side and north side attraction. So north and south attracted but same direction, north and north, south and south repel. So that means repulsion. So unlike poles, so south, north and south is called unlike poles. So attract each other. So like poles is called north and north, south and south. So they repel each other. So first 2 unlike poles and the last 2 like poles. So next topic, do the magnets lose their properties when? So magnets lose their properties if they are heated, when dropped, when hammered. So the magnets lose their properties when they are placed in a cell phone, computer, DVD also. So these objects will also get affected the magnetic field. So magnets lose their properties if they are heated or dropped from a height and hit with a hammer. So storage, next topic, storage of magnet. So improper storage can also cause magnets to lose their properties. So to keep them safe, so take a bar magnet should kept in a pairs with their unlike poles. So what is unlike poles? South north, north south. So on the same side. So they must be separated by a piece of wood and 2 pieces of soft iron should be placed across the ends also. So horseshoe magnet also, take a single piece of soft iron can be used as a magnetic keeper across a poles. So this is the method to store the magnets. So next, usage of magnets. So we use various equipment with the magnets in day-to-day life. For example, speakers and electronic motors, door locks and bags, toys and magnetic compass, pencil box, stickers, magnetic crane, pin holders, phone covers. In everything we use magnets in day-to-day life. So next topic, science today, bullet trains. So we know that like poles of the magnet repel each other, right? So that means same direction, north and north, south and south. So keep 2 bar magnets are shown in the figure. So by using repulsion, we can levitate the magnetic object. So let us make a toy and enjoying the magnetic levitation. So levitating propeller. So we make the levitating propeller. So take ring magnets, 3 ring magnets and bottle propeller and plastic bottle filled with sand and tap and stiff plastic straw, scissors. So all the materials you take, and first step, make a propeller from a 500 millimeter plastic bottle. So make a hole in the bottle lid. Okay. So second step, fill a half bottle filled with sandal and screw the lid with a hole on a bottle or filled with sand. Okay. Press fit a stiff straw and embed the straw the stand to make it stand erect. So third step, place the two magnets each inside and outside the propeller lid. So these magnets will automatically stick to each other. So fourth step, place a few ring magnets in the straw, similar poles with the repel each other. So fifth step, like a poles repel and this levitates the bottle fan, ceiling fan or makes in Spain. So place the propeller on the stiff straw. So the magnets in the straw and propeller should repel each other. So this will make the propeller levitate. On placing it under a ceiling fan, the propeller will spin very fast. So have you enjoyed with this toy? So please go through your book and try this activity. Okay. And this electromagnetic train is working in the same principle only. So have you heard about it? So electromagnetic train is called as suspension train and also called as flying train. So it does not require diesel or petrol. So this technology uses the property of magnetic attraction and repulsion to run this super fast electromagnetic train. So this property only use in this train. So how does the electromagnetic train work? So the electromagnets are used in the electromagnetic train. So electromagnets are magnetized only when the current flows through them. So when the direction of current is changed, the poles of the electromagnets are also changed. So like poles of the magnets which are attached at the bottom of the train and rail track repel each other. So attraction and repel only use this in train. So the train is lifted from the track up to a height of 10 centimeter. So we know that we can move any magnetic object with the force of attraction or repulsion property of magnets. So this train also moves with the help of the magnets attached on sides of the track and magnet fitted on the bottom sideway of the train. As there are no moving parts, there is no friction also. So the train can easily attain a speed of 300 km per hour. So these trains are capable of running up to 600 km per hour. So they do not make any noise. So they require less energy and they are eco-friendly. So even though many countries have taken effort to use these trains only. So such trains are used for public transport only in China, Japan and South Korea. So in India is possible of introducing these trains are under consideration only. So this is a electromagnet train concept. So understood student? So the first lesson finish. So we see a small recap. So magnetides are natural magnets. So they are called magnetic stones. So man-made magnets are called artificial magnets. So materials which are attracts by the magnet are called magnetic substances. So material which are not attracted by a magnet is called non-magnetic substances. So next, a compass is an instrument which is used to find the direction. So all the magnets have north and south poles only. So like poles are called north, south and south, repel each other. So unlike poles are called north and south and north, attract each other. So magnets lose their properties if they are heated or dropped from a height or hit with a hammer also. So understood all of you? So what is magnet? So what is the property and magnetic poles and how to find the direction and when magnet lost their property, and how to storage magnets and usage of magnet and bullet train concept. All understood, students? So I hope all understood. Okay, thank you for watching this video.